What's up, my friends, and welcome to another installment of Can You Actually Make Money Designing Websites? Let's get into it. So, today we're going to talk about UX design and how you can use it to increase your income and achieve your dreams. So, I'll do a little bit of an introduction for those who don't know me. I'll go over what is UX design. I'll talk about how to make money doing it. We'll go over some next steps that are actionable, and there'll be a Q&A at the end. So, my name is Ronald. I am the lead designer for Moment Studio. I am a Nielsen Norman Group certified designer. I actually have 6 years of professional design experience now, 10 years of business experience. I've shipped countless of design products to happy users, helped hundreds of people transition to UX design. I love to read. I love to write. I love to learn new languages. I also love to eat, and I hate to cook. So that is just some fun facts about me. So now let's get into it. What is UX design? So UX design is the process of creating products and services that provide a positive and meaningful experience for users. Basically, that just means that you listen to what people want, you listen to why they want it, and you observe how they use it, and then you design that app or website. So why is UX design so important to businesses? It was actually found that companies with UX designers grow twice as fast and experience a 9,900% return on investment just by having a UX designer build a product or service for them. And UX design is important for users as well because UX designers make a user's life easier. When you have a UX designer that works on a product or a service, the retention rate of that customer becomes 70%. So people will continue to use the product or service about 70% of the time if you have a UX designer who has worked on that design. In addition, the goal conversion rate, so having a user convert from one point of a flow to a different point of a flow, is 5 times the amount that it would be if you didn't have a UX designer working on it. So that basically just means that if you have a website or a product and you want someone to check out and buy items, having a UX designer work on that product or service makes it 5 times more likely that your user will do that. So you're probably wondering, how can I make money as a UX designer? And understand that was the same question that I asked as well when I first found out about UX design. So the cool thing with UX is you can innovate, you can create, you can design new technology and be part of VR, AR, and all kinds of things. You can work in diverse industries. So maybe you're in the food industry now and you want to switch over to the beauty industry. You can do that as well. And you can really choose your own path. So with UX design, you can do a bunch of different things. You can decide to work full-time or contract or part-time. And, you can even open your own design agency, which is really how you can start to make money with UX design. So with these different paths, you can decide that you're going to go the corporate route, right? So you can join a cool team and get paid an average salary of $100,000, right? That's pretty sweet. And you can contribute to company goals as a whole. Or you can decide to be a contractor. So you can work on an hourly basis for up to $175 an hour with experience, right? So you can maintain flexibility, work with multiple different projects, and do what you love to do. You can also, for those of you who are entrepreneurship minded, just be an entrepreneur, right? You can be your own boss. You can be a freelancer, and you can start your own agency for up to $50K per project is what you can charge. And you can work on projects that you like. You don't have to work on any projects that you don't like. So if you decide for that month that you don't want to work on websites, or you want to work with AI, or you want to work in the game industry, because you're a freelancer, you absolutely can, guys. It is really exciting. And so you might be wondering now, will a job in UX offer me what I need? And the answer is more than likely yes, right? So with the job in UX design, you get good pay. So salaries are ranging between 50,000 and going as high or exceeding 150,000, right? And I know a couple of people who are making more than that, and it is possible. So you can work decent hours. So on average, people in tech work anywhere between 8 to 9 hours, and they have control over their schedule. I actually used to be a pizza delivery driver for Papa John's, and I used to work 16-hour shifts because I had to. Because there was no other way. And with UX design, there is another way, right? I get to work decent hours and be home to hang out with my wife. So Also, generous benefits. So if you decide to go the corporate route or work with a company, they do provide health insurance more often than not. You get PTO, employee stock options, gym memberships, different things like that, and all of those different perks are, reasons to be in this field. You also get to shape the future. So you can be part of exciting projects like designing popular apps and websites, and you get to do anything that you want to, because if you decide that you have a passion or you decide that you have a love for something, you can make that come to life by building your own app or website. You can also work from home. So often tech jobs offer flexible schedules and in many cases, hybrid or remote positions. I'm giving this call from my office right now, right? I got the My Chemical Romance vinyl in the background. Like, it's beautiful. It's comforting, right? It's nice to be able to do my job from home. And you can also work in a variety of different industries. You can work on different projects. And again, from AI to e-commerce, you really get to decide how you want to structure your UX career. So UX design, right? Any industry that's out there hires UX designers. So if you work in the healthcare or food service or retail or e-commerce field, there is a position waiting for you as a UX designer. And you might already be in a particular industry and you might like that industry, right? So we have a lot of designers who come to us from the healthcare industry, right? About 18% of our graduates are from the healthcare field. You can decide that you're going to work for Johnson & Johnson as a UX designer, or Pfizer or Walgreens or Cigna or Humana, right? You can still work in the same industry and in the same field that you're in right now, just for a different company. We had a student in the past that she actually worked for Ulta in the retail space. And then once she became a UX designer, she worked for Proactive, right? So skincare, just one position to another position. And now she loves her job. So like I was telling you guys before, I used to work at Papa John's as a delivery driver. And so had I decided, hey, I still want to work in the food service industry, just not as a delivery driver, I could have, right? So, I could work for McDonald's or Pepsi or Domino's or anything, right? Any industry that's out there wants to hire UX designers. And with UX design, you can do anything. So you just have to believe in yourself and understand that you can absolutely do it too. So for actionable next steps to doing this, number one, you're going to make a decision, right? You have to take everything that you learned today, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and then land on the fact that you deserve this opportunity. And the second thing that you want to do is get educated. So you want to find a trusted source to get your information from to learn how to design. So our program in particular provides structured learning for those who want to finally make that career change. And I will pop up a QR code at the end of this call so you guys can get more information about that. But we really want you to succeed in this. And so we're going to help you learn. So the third thing that you're going to do is build a portfolio. So from all of the projects that you work on, create case studies you'll combine them into a portfolio to showcase your work and let the world know that you are a UX designer. And for it, you're going to get hired. You're going to go through the interview process with all of your favorite companies, get hired with more flexibility, a higher salary, more time freedom, and the ability to change your life forever. So that is a wrap, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me for this call. So the QR code that has popped up on your screen, please go ahead and snap a photo of that, tap on that, get more information about Avoconomy so we can help you transition your career to UX design. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.